It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
And that day will be coming up soon. Just keep an eye out. The information will be out soon.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Okay, now with that, imagine P. Yash. Huh? Okay, so y'all saw.
There's nothing really to do on the computer. What? There's nothing really to do on the computer. Okay. There's no questions on it.
Say that again?
Capture all.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. So you have to sit at the computer.
Yeah,
correct?
Correct.
Nothing to do.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Your station name registered.
Maratiza, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala.
Paratiza, Banya Aura, Banya Sha'ala.
Yahba Shem Yahshua Rakatam.
Yahba Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Turn. Make a left turn. Go through. Make a right turn. Sit down. Keep.
What? You got your own? Oh, you use the No, you got to use that. Use that. I personally use it so I can use both.
You see, we see it?
Oh, Salaki. You shot him.
It's on Leviticus chapter 23 verse 8. Wa'akwa ba Asha La ya wa. Oh, it's like La Yahweh. Shabbat Yama Yum Baya Wam Ha Shab Yaaya Ma Kwa Rash.
No, that's a dot.
Quadash.
Right.
Yes, it is. Cow. Ma la kath. I ba da. La da shawa. Verse 9. Why yad bar?
No, why yad the bar?
Why yad the bar?
Right.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That's a preposition.
Yeah. Why and speak. Why yad the bar? Why yad the bar?
Right.
Yeah, how? Ow.
Keep going.
Masha.
Right.
La amar.
Right. That's why you need to stay in Hebrew class and stay in class every Friday so you can do what this brother's doing. You know?
Right.
Little by little, this brother has learned and has been diligent and meditated, so he can come up and show that he is starting to learn how to speak and read our holy language.
That's right. Just speak more for a minute.
John.
The bar. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10. The bar. Al. Ban, yeah. Yeah. Yasha Allah.
You'll find that phrase a lot. Banya Yasharala means children of Israel.
Wa Amar Wa Amarath. Allaham. Kaya. Da Ba'awa. Let's see, Allah. Ha'arataza.
Harataza, that's earth. The earth of the land.
Ashar. Anaya. Nathan.
Right?
La Kam.
Right?
Wa Kwa Tazar Thum.
Right?
Af.
Right?
Kwa Tazar Yar. Kwa Tazar Ya Raf. Ya Ra.
Right. We went over this last Friday. Quatazar, it is the verb meaning to harvest, meaning to take up. Right? Quatazar yar, technically translated, is the past tense of harvested. But it is also technically Quatazar yar, the thing that you did harvest. So in English, it's like the verb harvest, and then there is the actual harvest. Like bring in the harvest. That's a noun in that instance. You're talking about the thing, the corn you got, the broccoli you got. In Hebrew, it's just, instead of it being the bare verb, it's the past tense of what was taken. So instead of it being harvest, it's harvested. Get the harvested, like the thing that you harvested. John.
I believe it's gather.
Quatazar is
gather.
right.
Quatazar is gathered.
Right.
And that became the word for harvest, like you said.
God, sir. Right.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10. Wahaba Adam. Ath. Imar.
If I put two, that thumb or that arm that we always hear at the end, that's a short for hum, which is like them.
Right, them.
Or there.
Yeah. Count, sir.
Sha Yath.
Ra'asha.
Ra'asha.
Ra'ash means first, in this instance, like your first fruits.
Quatazar Yar Kam.
Ra'ash technically means head, but that it translates to also your first.
Al. Haka Han.
Hakahan, the priest.
Hakahan, the priest.
You almost there.
Verse 11. Wa Han Ya.
Hanaya.
Waha. Yeah. Come on. That's yeah. Ha I Ma. La Pan Ya. Yahweh. La Ra Tazan Kwam. Mom Ma Mama Rath.
Mama Karath.
I hear Kamakan. Mama Karath. Hashabat.
Right.
Ya Noah.
Right.
Han.
Right.
Please.
So, right.
All right, verse 12. Wa'asha ya the thumb.
Right.
Bayawan. No,
Right.
Bayawam. Slocket. Hana ya pa come. Ha'imar. Kabash. Damayam. Ban. Ban Shana Dawa. Shanakwa.
Right.
La oh Yahweh.
No, Yahweh.
Lie.
Lila. That was that one.
Lila.
Right.
Lila. Hawa. Lila.
No, that's Lila, and that's La.
La Hawa.
Lila.
La Hawa.
No.
Preposition.
Preposition is
Preposition.
la.
There you go.
Right.
Root word possessive.
Yeah.
1,
Yahweh.
2, 3.
Yahweh. I see
Right.
it.
La Yahweh, to the Most High. 13.
13, verse 13, Leviticus chapter 3, verse 13. Waman Cha Dawa Sha Nawa I shall run yum
Right.
Sa love
Right.
Bala wa la
Right.
Ba sha man.
Shaman, Shaman is a word for oil. That's where shaman priest over here in Gad comes from. Right? Specifically Reuben. And the scriptures to let you know Reuben would act as a priest over here on this side. That's why a shaman is known as a priest on this side, because the word is similar.
Asha. La Yasha Yahweh.
To the Most High.
Okay. Ra Yak. Naya
Rayak is
Ka.
like sweet, right?
Rana Kak.
Nayaka. Smell good.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Right.
And Wayash Ka.
This is something.
That's
Sorry,
verse.
it's like, what you said that? Wow, yeah.
Right after sweet.
Right after sweet.
Oh, okay, fine.
And last word.
Wanak.
Wanak. Wana. Wanash. Is it Wanash?
So, yeah, and there's more.
It's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My
I'm about to say,
apologies.
yeah, you can. Wanasaka.
Yayan.
Yeah.
That nasaka is drink.
Right.
Yayan.
So the sweet wine that I was saying, referring to?
It's drink offering.
Sweet savor. And a drink offering.
Rabba.
Yayan is wine.
Rabba ya I.
Right.
Let me see here. Hahaya. Hahayan.
Right.
Last verse.
That's first come. Wala come.
Right.
Wa laya.
Kola rice.
Right.
Wa kar Mal, La'a, Da, I, Da'a, Ka,
Call.
Wa.
A call is to eat. Shakwa is to drink.
Right.
Is he Shakwa here?
Huh?
Is he Shakwa here?
No, I was just pointing it out.
Okay, you got it confused.
Done.
Let me see it. I Tazam.
Right.
Ha Ya Wam.
Right.
Ha Za.
Right.
I. Ha Ba Ya Come. Af. Quara Bun. Allah Ha Yakum. Yeah, Yakum.
Alahayakam.
Ayahayakam.
So your power.
Come. Ha Quath. Awa Lum. La Daraf Yakum.
The offering is good too. Korban.
Yeah, come.
Korab means near.
Right.
Near, like near. I'm korab to you, I'm near to you.
Right.
Korab.
Korab or Korab?
Korab.
Wow.
Name.
Right.
Right? But in the verb, turning the verb to a name, you put a na at the end. So always
na.
say that na means noun. Right? Koraban. That goes with any name that ends, that's 4 letters, that has a na at the end. All right?
Bakal. Masha Ba the Yakum. The last one.
Yeah, kind of last one. So in English, you do the
7.
8 to what is that? No, we're not sure on the Passover date yet. That's why I said stay tuned. You got it. Kawada. You next.
8. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. In the 7th day, in the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right.
Verse 9. And the Most High speak unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be into the land which I give unto you, and ye reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf unto the Most High to be accepted for you. And the marrow of the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer the day when ye wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Most High. Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, right, mingled with oil, and offering made fire unto the Most High for a sweet savory, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of a hin.
Right. Here's how much you have to donate.
Come. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your power. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Bonaparium. Bon Yasharala.
Yahweh Yahweh, Bonaparium, Bon Yashala,
Yahweh Shim Yasharakum.
Yahweh Shim Yasharah.
Which means be suited. You want to try to? You want to read it? Okay. We're gonna use this one or that one. Whichever one works for you. So yeah, 15. Yeah, Con, 15 to 21.
What's the parthum?
Right.
The cum?
Right.
Mama Sarath. Hashabath. Mayawum.
Right.
Haba Ya. Haba Ya'ak. Ya'kum.
Right.
Ath. Aymar. Hatha Napa. Shaba'ai. Shabbat. Shabbat Thawam. Sama Yamat. Saha Ya Yana.
Right.
I. Mama Sarath. Hashabath. Hasha Ba Ya'ai. Sasapar. Salaki. Sasapar. What? Did I say that right? Salaki.
Yeah, Con, you got it right.
Sasapar. Sama
No, that's a
Shayam.
car. That's a car.
That's a car.
Yeah, Con, those are cars. So, comma. Commercial.
The water. Hamashium. Yawam. Wa Korabath. Salaki. Wa Korabatham.
Right.
Manaka.
Right.
Chadash. Lahayawa.
La Yahweh.
Mama.
Is verse 17.
Verse 17. Salaki.
Right.
Mama. Salaki. I can't see the print.
Mama wa Shabbat. You come.
Mama wash it.
Is this easier for you?
But most sign correct.
Yeah, come.
You got break down the prepositions first.
Come.
Separate them in your head.
Mama.
Mama wa shabakikum
Right.
thaba ya'awa lakum.
Yeah.
Sa nawapa shathayum shanaya aishara nawam salat.
That's Salah or Salah?
Salat. Yeah, salat.
Saha yana
Right.
kama tazar.
That's a cup. Come out to
Matazar.
Right.
Sa'a ha yana baka wa salat. Baka ra
Baka war.
baka warrior.
Uh-huh.
La Yahweh.
Right. 18.
I
No, that's
That's the word.
wa rabath some al halakam taba'if kabashim sama yamam banya shana wapar ban bakwar
Right.
akad wa'a yalum
Right.
shanayum
Right.
yahayawa
Right.
alaha la Yahweh
Right.
I shayatham shaya ra
Right.
I tazayim akad
You lost it.
Eyes young. Yeah, I think he skipped a part of 18.
What verse is it?
He's at 19 now.
yeah
19, right?
Right.
Isayim Salak. I said
Isayim.
Isayim
Yeah,
Salakia.
I know you was at Yahaya, Ayla, and you were supposed to go to
And I was in 18, right?
that was 18.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Elijah Yahweh.
Akkad.
No, I don't got a card here. Okay, a card is a line. It's two.
Akkad's in hold
Isn't
on.
it Wama? There's no Wama?
Yeah, Akkad, but hold on. Isn't there an Akkad in 18?
No.
There's a card in 18 going 2 words back, or 3 words back.
Yeah, there's the Akkad right here for 18.
I said Akkad.
Yeah, Akkad. Ayalam. Yeah, I think he finished 18. Did he? Thank you, Dave.
All right, if he's in 19, just keep going.
Akkad, yeah, you just
Salakia.
Yeah, Akkad. Yeah, you said Akkad.
Akkad Laka Ta'ath.
Yeah, Kata'ah, that's sin.
Right. So Kata'ath would be sins per flow.
Washanaya Kabashim Banya Shana Lazabak. Shalamayim.
Shalom, yo.
Shalom. I didn't want to say Shalom.
Well,
Salah.
I'm gonna do a class on that.
Waha Nayat Hakahan
Right.
Atham Al Lakum Haba Ka Wa Rayum Thana Wa Pa Lapanya Yahweh Al Shanya Kabashim Kodash Yahweh La Yahweh Lakahan.
21, last verse.
Wakora Athim. Salaki. Wakora Atham.
Right.
Ba'aitism.
Right.
Hayawam.
Right.
Haza'a. Makwara'a. Kodash. Yahweh Lakum. Kal. Mala'akath.
Right.
Ibadah.
Right.
La'ah.
Right.
Tha'aishawa.
Right.
Kakhwath. Kakhwath, right? Statue?
What?
Kakhwath, right?
Kakhwath, yeah.
Kakhwath. Statue. God. I Walam. Bakal. Mawa Shabbat Yakum. Lot of Rath Yakum.
No sign of Christ in the English. Give him a hand.
That word Mawar Shabbat keeps coming up. So Mawar Shabbat is from Ma Shabbat,
Right.
and Ma is of, and then Shabbat is your rest.
Right.
So of your meaning where you stay at, we live at. We chill at.
God. Read Bible Shah.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 22, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath,
Keep going.
from the day that ye brought the sheep of the wave offering, 7 Sabbath shall be complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17.
God.
Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baking with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire.
Right. That's the last one.
Of sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20.
We skipped Yash. I just realized.
Then he's on Shimon.
Okay, so you good. Okay. Keep going.
And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, there shall be holy to the Lord of the priest. Salakia, to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it shall be an holy convocation unto you.
Oh, that's the end of it? Oh, no.
Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings, throughout your generations.
And we'll break that down later. All right, I imagine, which means to stand up here. Salakia. Okay, Shaw. Shaw.
Shaw, Banya Howla, Banya Shah.
Shaw, Banya Howla, Banya Shara.
Yahweh Bashim Yah Shabbatam.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshabbatam.
Isaiah 15.
Huh?
Isaiah 15.
58.
Okay.
Yes, shot, which means to be seated. Salakia. How'd you hear me? All right, you want to translate or?
No.
All right, so just hold on 1 second there with me. 1 second.
For Captain Ash, you gotta read the English one, right?
Huh?
Okay, you gotta read the English one.
Who?
Concert.
You gotta the English.
Shaw has to read the English.
Yeah, the English Hebrew, the English letter Hebrew.
John.
What verse again? 21.
John.
All right.
Oh, I can read this.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. What about Quatazar, Cham, Af, Quatazayar, Aratazar, Cham, La'ah, Tha, Kala, Pa'af, Shada, Ka, Ba, Quatazar, Ka, Walaquat, Quatazaya, Ka, La'ah, Tha, Laquat, La, Anya, Wa, Lagar, Tha, Isaac, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Yah, Ka, Sa. Verse 23. Wa'ad, the bar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La, Amar. Verse 24. The bar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La, Amar, Ba, Quadash, Ha.
That's Kadash.
It's like a Kadash. Ha, Shabayaya, Ba, Achad, La, Kadash, Ya, Haya, Lakam, Shabbatawan, Shabbathwan, Zakarwan, Thara, wife, Makwara'a, Quadash, verse 25. Kal, La, Ma, La, Malakaf, I buy, La, Ba, Aisha, Wa, Waha, Quara, Bahyam, Asha, La, Yahweh, Sa, verse 26. Waya, the bard, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La, Amar, verse 27. Akban, Aishawa, La, Kadash, Hashabai, Ya'ai, Slakia, Haza, Yawam, Ha, Kapariam, Hawa'a, Makwara'a, Wadash, Ya, Haya, La, Kamwa, Slakia, I Nayatham, Napash, Slakia, Napashaf, Yakam, Wakwa, Barak, Slakia, Kwa, Rabah,
Waha. Waha.
come on. Waha, Kwa, Rabah, Dem, I Slakia, Aisha, La Yahweh, verse 28. Wakal Malak, Slakia, Wakal Malaka, La'ata Aisha Ba, Slakia, Aisha, Wa Ba, Itizam, Wa, Slakia, Ha, Yawam, Ha, Zaha, Haya, Yawam, Kaparium, Ya, Hawa'a, La, Kapar al Yakam, La Panya, Yahweh, Allah, Yakam.
Take it,
That's it.
In English?
In English, yeah.
Come on.
Right?
Verse.
What you want to use is not be able to have to use a thing like that. You want to be able to actually read it in the Hebrew.
Come on.
I never heard Hebrew.
Right. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Most High your power.
And that's a good starting point to segue. While we literally have a law, and it is literally inside of our federal laws regarding federal holidays, remember the poor.
Yeah.
Inside of our laws with the federal holidays, when it comes time to remember our high harvest time, when we literally get together and everybody in town gets together so that we can go to the priest and show and wave a piece of bread to say, God held his end of the contract. We have food for this week.
Right.
Don't you forget the poor. Don't you forget who doesn't have a field, who doesn't have their own grape vineyard, who doesn't have their own small garden in their house with the white picket fence. Remember the poor, and remember they don't have the corners you do. So save yours for them. Why does that matter? Keep reading, verse 23.
Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. Verse 25, ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 26. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying,
that's what we did last week. Keep going.
God. Verse 27. Also, on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Right.
It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High.
Right now. I'll read the next line.
Verse 28. And ye shall do
You got it right.
no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High your power.
Right. Okay. Now, what is afflicting your souls? We're gonna get that in a sec. Let me get Isaiah 58:1. You got it? John.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Right. This is the Most High talking to us. It's our children. This is people who do his work, telling us to lift our voice like a trumpet. Keep going.
And show my people their transgression.
Show my people their error. Show them what they're doing wrong, which is what we've been doing since 1969. We have been trying to fix the Black and Hispanic community to try to get it back on track. Keep going.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. Yet they seek me daily.
Since 1969, we've been arguing with Christians. Understand, we have been trying to teach our people the truth of God, the truth of Jesus Christ. And Christians, people who literally can't wait, are literally right now going to bed saying, I can't wait for 7 days so I can jump around and say, Jesus, 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 argue us on how to properly love Jesus. Read verse 2 again.
Yet they seek me daily.
We have to go out on the streets to people who wave a Bible and tell all their kids, you need to read the Bible more. We tell those people, you need to read the Bible because you shouldn't be in that pork chop sandwich.
That's right.
Keep going.
And delight to know my ways.
Basically, you got to come down with me to what's called a Bible study or a Sunday service or whatever nonsense. Yeah. They delight to know his ways. Keep going.
As a nation that did righteousness.
They act like they're the most holiest people. Oh, Jamaicans, forget about it. Right. You would not know Jamaica is the murder capital. there's a saying. What's it called? You know, it's a bad neighborhood, the more churches there are in it.
That's right. That's right.
Keep going.
And forsook not the ordinance of their power.
They act like they never forgot the law. Keep going.
They asked of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching to power.
They take delight in coming to church and asking God and saying they say holy, wearing a little thing on their wrist that says, wristband bracelet that says, what would Jesus do? As they walk into the courtroom, as they fight their brother, as they rob somebody. Verse 3.
Verse 3. Wherefore have we fasted?
Say that.
Fasting, say they,
Uh-huh.
and thou seest not?
Wait, so they're going around. We fasted, but we didn't see it. But God didn't see it. Like, am I that stupid? That's what God's saying to himself. Y'all think y'all fasted and did what I said to do, and I just didn't see it, right? I had my head turned for 2 seconds. Keep going.
Therefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge.
Y'all did this, and I just didn't know about it. Oh, that's what happened here, right? I'm just God. The Most High just forgot. God, sorry, that's never happened before. Keep going.
Behold, in the day of your fast, ye have pleasure and exact all your labor.
That's what happens when we fasted. In the past, we weren't keeping the fast.
Right.
We were having pleasure and exacting our labor. That we read earlier. You're not allowed to work on this day.
Right.
If you can get off, I would suggest getting off. It's a 24-hour fast. You can't even drink water on your slavery. I would suggest getting off. And we thank the Most High in His wisdom to understand. In His wisdom, He said, "I'm not going to do this in the middle of summer. I'm going to wait till fall's just about to roll in."
Right.
Can you imagine having to do this like a nice degree weather?
Right.
You might have to talk about this.
The Lord has mercy on you brothers too, because outside it's humid.
Oh yeah,
It's wet outside.
right. Verse 4.
Verse 4. Behold, ye fast for strife and debate.
What strife and debate? You got to go to war with your enemy. Your enemy is trying to come at you. I'm not a coward. You want to cut off my water source? Okay, we're gonna what's called not bathe and not drink water, but we're gonna go and fight you. You'll starve for that, but you won't starve for God. You'll starve for strife and you'll starve for debate.
Right.
General Hyman was talking about there's a thing in America called the filibuster. If you can sit in Congress and continue for hours. There's a movie he mentioned, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. The cat sat there for hours. You can stop a bill. I don't want same-sex marriage to go through. We need to talk about the potholes that exist in Chicago. Okay, now we're done talking about the potholes. Okay, can we talk about all the rats in the subways? Okay, we're done talking about the rats in the subways. Can we talk about the money we're spending on Ukraine? You will never get to that gay rights bill. I'm sorry. God.
There was once even they read the thesaurus or the dictionary or the encyclopedia. They just read from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Just so they wouldn't go to the next bill.
I will not eat to make sure that black people do not get more food stamps. But you won't stop eating for God, because God said, don't eat for 24 hours.
Right.
That's what this is talking about. Keep going.
And to smite with the first and to smite with the fist of wickedness.
Yeah, like you want to be a boxer, you want to train your body, you're going to have to change your diet. Right? You're on a battlefield, you're not getting gourmet meals. What do they usually tell you to send soldiers? Send them things like Vienna sausages, things that are easily made. You're not eating a good meal if you're eating anything at all. Keep going.
Ye shall not fast as ye do this day.
Keep going.
To make your voice to be heard on high.
Going back to that filibuster. You're doing it so that you get this great honor. You're doing it so you're great. Keep going, verse 5.
Verse 5. Is it such a fast that I have chosen?
Did I choose you to do it like this? No. Keep going.
A day for a man to afflict his soul.
Keep going.
Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush,
Right.
and to spread sackcloth and ash
under him.
Under him?
Right.
Wilt thou call this a fast and a acceptable day to the Most High?
Meaning what? You're doing all this to be seen. Like a march throughout the goddamn city. Right? You're doing this like going into the woods when God said you don't even have to do all that. Like that's what's called. You're doing that to be seen. So you can have your head on high. You can be heard on high. Right? Verse 5.
Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Verse 6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen?
Right?
To choose.
To lose.
To lose the brands of wickedness.
Of wickedness. That's what this is about. Read that again. To lose.
To lose the bands of wickedness. To undo the heavy burdens.
Right.
And to let the oppressed go free.
Right.
And that ye break every yoke.
Yeah, now let me explain this to you. That's what this is about. This is simply about us breaking off the bands of wickedness. Us stopping the things that are keeping us in this state. How does me stopping eating for 24 hours stop that? If I have the strength to go without food and water, I should have the strength to stop the evil by doing it.
Right. And if I may add, it shows how you are developing discipline.
Right. It is extreme discipline to deny yourself necessities. Not even just a regular necessity. This is a life surviving necessity. You are afflicted. It's not a saying afflicting your happiness, afflicting what you want. It is afflicting your soul. That's not a simple thing to say. You're afflicting your soul. Your very being is being afflicted for 24 hours. That is a hard thing to do. Believe it or not, you can go without crack. You can go without you can go without weed. You can go without cigarettes. Heroin's a bit different. You might need to get counsel for that. Go to your camp leader and get counsel on that. That's why there's certain drugs and things for those weaning off of heroin. But even that, the sentiment still counts. You can wean yourselves off of it if you have the ability to say, I don't even need the things that I do need to survive. How then do I need the things I don't need to survive? Okay.
Whose first Day of Atonement is this? First time doing the Day of Atonement? Both of you?
John, get these brothers Everybody online.
Anybody that's watching online, type in a 1 if this is your first time doing the Day of Atonement, honoring this high holy day. Yeshua?
So basically what Officer Elijah said, fighting your flesh and say yourself no for the Most High.
Right.
Fighting. So most people, like you said, can't tell themselves no.
Right.
The hardest thing to do is to fight yourself.
Right.
The Lord up down.
Right. Let me tell you something. There's a very good scripture that Paul gave about grace. And he basically said, the Most High basically said, my grace is sufficient. Okay, what does that mean? The Most High wants to see, are you stronger than cracker? Are you stronger than a plant? Are you stronger than the want of a woman who was evil to you last time?
Right.
And now you think it's a good idea to go back to that woman. No sweat. Last year, today you are going to show me that you can survive a day without food and water. 2 more of those should be dead, so we're clear. You cannot go without food and water 3 days, you will die. You are risking a third of your life. Come.
Sloppy if I could, well, sure. Again, brings back what I was just saying. Are you strong with the stumbling blocks I put upon you, in front of you, and take you away from serving me?
Right.
Are you strong in all these traps and it leads you from me? I want to see you fight.
Right.
I want to see you struggle to love me that most.
Right.
And shout out to Isaiah Israel. This is first day of atonement. Trey Moore, first day of atonement. Messiah Israel. You gotta change that Y to just remove the Y. Messiah Israel. Big up all of this. The first day of atonement. It's gonna be a rough run, you know. But this is gonna be a great way to show how much discipline you have and how much zeal and desire you want to serve the Lord.
Sorry, try to keep going.
Come. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 7. Is it not the deal that is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry?
Is it what? Read it from the top.
Read it from the top. Come.
Yeah.
Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry?
Isn't the purpose of this so that you know? Here's what I said my first day of atonement. If the rich of our people all knew what it was like to survive, go 24 hours without eating, like every black or Hispanic got a yearly annual reminder, this is what a portion of our population actually feels daily. And here's the difference. For everybody in here, let's give yourselves a hand. If you are blessed to know, you know exactly what you're eating tomorrow once this is over. Remember, there's a great portion of our population as blacks and Hispanics that go through this daily and don't know when it's going to end. Eastern Standard Time, it's ending for us about 6:48. There's a brother right now who doesn't know. He's on 36 hours. He doesn't know when this is ending. But if Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, and Dwayne Johnson could stop fake caring about Maui so much, then they might realize there's brothers and sisters on the street right now that are experiencing this. Let me help them. Jonathan Hyman's like, maybe if Oprah Winfrey realized she doesn't need so much, she would realize she doesn't need to be a billionaire. She could survive for 500 million. And then guess what? With all that millions, she can make more millionaires. Why does Oprah have to be a billionaire? Because she's greedy and doesn't want to make you a millionaire.
And then also, if I may, there's little children that haven't eaten in 2 days.
Right.
Not because they choose to, because they can't.
Right.
So just one day, you can bear 1 day of not eating and drinking.
Right. And if I may, since we're on that subject, the little children. If you love children, be willing to starve for children. What do I mean by that? I think one child is dead, 2 are in critical conditions because you wanted to make money off fentanyl.
Right.
Everyone's heard about that story, right? For those, I know we're national tonight. In New York City, babysitting service, a woman had a babysitting service inside of her apartment or crib. I think a newborn is the one that died, and there are 2 kids in critical condition because there was her boyfriend's brother or cousin or whatever may have you left fentanyl somewhere around the house. The children got a hold of it, and now 2 of them are in critical condition. Love your people enough to starve so that you don't go out and sell drugs to them. I believe, that was in the Bronx concept.
The baby died.
Yeah, one baby died, another's in critical.
One baby passed on.
Passed on. God. Right. If I may, I was just hearing about that at work on Friday. Yes, they found more drugs. This happened earlier this week. I guess after doing a more thorough search of the premises, they found more drugs. My whole thing about it is not to run. If you got kids around, everybody knows how adventurous kids are. You were asking for that, and this just shows you don't have a love for your people. Why? Because you cannot deny your flesh. Anyone?
And for everyone in the chat that has gone through struggles and have overcome them, that's a big thing. So congratulations to everyone in the chat that's talking about their struggles and obstacles. It's not easy.
And shout out to the sister, Mara Kapaf, what's it called, Most High in Christ, for all the diligent work you've been up to. We all see you out here, sis, and definitely.
Big up Among Gabar.
All right, to his real husband. That's a sister that knows how to fight a demon.
Right.
And knows much stronger than to say, I don't eat a burger for 24 hours. She has much stronger word than that. What do you have? Khan. Now, Salaki, if I made this last one, it's very short. Luke, let me get this. It's what's it called?
8:30.
Luke, the
Time check, 8:30.
Khan. Luke, what is it? Oh, Khan.
Oh, 8:30 p.m.
Khan, Salaki. Let me get Luke. Hold up, I'll get you the verse now. Luke 9 and 29.
Luke 9, verse 29.
Oh, start at 28. So this is Christ and the disciples, right? After they couldn't get a demon out of a man, right? Or heal a man's sickness, right? Christ had to come and do the work for them. So they're like, why couldn't we do it? Read verse 28.
Luke 9, verse 28.
So like, you still
And
got,
it came to pass about the 8th day after these saying, he took Peter and John and James and went up into the mountain to pray.
No, 29 and 28.
Oh, 20.
28. Yeah,
You said Luke, correct?
no, sorry. Mark,
9 and 28.
Mark.
Oh,
Sorry.
Mark. Oh, that's right. Anybody else?
John.
Mark.
Mark 9 and 28. Salam here, y'all. Yes, you are allowed to brush your teeth. You are allowed to brush your teeth.
The book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 28. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast them out?
Why can't we cast out the demon out of this man? Right? Now let's see Yahweh's answer. Read verse 7 again.
Come.
No, verse 6.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bands of wickedness.
So what?
To loose the bands of wickedness.
So what?
To loose the bands of wickedness.
Though this fast, according to the Most High, is to loose the bands of wickedness. Why couldn't we get the demon out? Read what you got.
Verse 29.
Right.
And he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but prayer and fasting.
And what?
Prayer and fasting.
Prayer and fasting is the only way to do this. Why? Because you need the strength.
Right.
You need to show that you have the strength.
Right.
Kyle, what you gonna say?
I'm gonna say this is why the Christian church is straight up garbage.
Right.
Right.
You know, because they're supposed to follow this Bible. They see Christ. They call themselves followers of Christ.
They seek me daily.
They seek me daily. They say they followers of Christ. Christ is saying this. They don't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, like you said, church every neighborhood.
Right.
Church ain't teaching this.
Right.
Murder, crime.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right on point what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So if I may go on, piggyback on says, because the Christian church teaches you to obey your flesh.
Right.
It doesn't teach you discipline. It teaches you to say, yeah, I'm gonna take this crap. I'm gonna sleep with that woman's that man's wife.
Right.
So it does not teach you how to fight.
It teaches you how to be a sissy.
Right.
Weak. Meaning in the sense of you did this wrong, but let's take it back to their daddy, the Catholics. Just tell me, I'm gonna tell you some magic words to say, and forget about it. What is it? 3 Hail Marys. Say an X amount of Hail Marys and go on about your business, basically.
Right.
That's Christianity. And I got a question. I've heard of fish fries. I've heard of seafood boils. I've heard of all this. Who has heard, okay, congregation, this Sunday, we gonna fast? What church has ever actually said, we're doing the church fast? Somewhere clear, you do not, since the sister asked, you do not, okay, Most High in Christ, to the other brother from about his, I'm not gonna bring up y'all personal what's called, but to the brother young man, Most High in Christ, give him a hand for his battle.
You put it in the chat.
Yeah, you put it. Well, I don't want to.
You can say it.
Well, Con, this brother had an issue with Matthew. He's saying Most High in Christ is getting over that. The Most High in Christ gave him the strength to do that. Right. Not by magic, not by praying over him, by saying, brother, I want to see if you can go a day without food and water. If you can do that, I need you to understand something. You don't need mouth. You do need food and water. Right. Okay. Now, here's what else you need. Good breath. You need good breath. So what does that require? to brush your teeth. What else do you need? Healthy children and healthy babies. That means the pregnant mama gets to eat.
Right.
The breastfeeding and nursing mother gets to eat.
Right.
The small children and even the big children get to eat. We are not sickos that starve children.
Right.
We are not sickos that starve the elderly. When pregnant women, children, and the elderly and the sickly. And by sickly, I mean basically, if you must take medication that is required with food, eat your food. If you would like to say, no, I'll just eat the sandwich and I won't eat anything else, but just that because of the medication, that's on you. I would suggest going to your camp leader before you do that. And as well as making sure it's 2 hours.
All day.
Right, kind of. Right, kind of. If you're a diabetic, you probably you probably should not keep it. But once again, consult your camp leader as well as your physician. Yeah, you had something to say? Okay, Con. Was there any other thing? Toothpaste, you can wash it behind. You're not drinking the toothpaste. Or,
just don't cheat and start drinking the water when you're brushing your teeth or when you're in the shower.
Right.
Let's maintain discipline.
Right.
Brush your teeth and spit everything out.
Right.
Gargle with Listerine and spit everything out.
Right.
Close your mouth when you're in the shower.
Right. The point is that I'm not going to cheat. So you shouldn't cheat. Right. None of us should cheat. Why? So that we can make sure that we are doing this as a group and as one.
That's heavy too. As a group and as one, the elderly had their time to fast already.
Right.
Right. And if those children are going to have their time to fast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
And then the elderly, they're not jumping out their seat to go down to go buy a hole right now.
Right.
You know
They're not right. The elderly. Right, it's over. So now we're gonna get into the next set. 29. We're gonna just keep you up.
I better get 23, 29.
23. John, you wanna talk? John.
Mario.
Yatazar, Balaya, Bayasharala. Yatazar, Balaya, Bayasharala. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatan. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatan.
If I may, one last thing, since I'm doing that. Oh, Salaki, yes,
Sure. Can you explain this, Babu?
Do not be all over Facebook. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, this is that. Like he said earlier, do not do this to have your head on high.
Suffer in silence.
Right. Suffer in silence. We know you're hungry. Believe me, we know you're hungry. Okay. You shall.
Yeah, get that precept. The fasting about in Matthew, the 5th chapter on fasting.
Oh yes, God. I think it's Matthew 6. Yeah, Matthew 6 and 1. Do it and do your fasting. And
real fast.
God. You got it, sir?
Yeah, 6 and 1. You said?
Yeah.
It's not 6 and 1.
It's around it.
So fasting, around
8, 9.
So about arms, about burning and all that.
I'm looking for it right now. So. I got it. Matthew. It's like
read.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily, I say unto you, they have their reward. But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which is seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Yeah, don't be like these hypocrites and want people to feel sorry for you. if people really want to feel sorry, they can feel sorry for themselves for disobeying God and not keeping the Day of the Atonement, if they're able to. No, just maintain your countenance. Act like nothing is going on. Act like it's a regular day.
Right.
I'm gonna be in the office tomorrow with clients, and it's gonna be just a regular day. I just haven't eaten yet.
Right.
But that anointing that head is putting grease in your head.
Right.
You know
Or Joe.
what I mean?
Basically, these cats treat it as some day where you just sit in the house and you look sad and you look like
They want pity.
right. They want okay, there's certain people in history and even today that take it to where outward appearance matters, which is why Christ often said it about the scribes and the Pharisees. The scribes and the Pharisees were the type to be like, as long as we outwardly look like we're doing what we're doing, then no one will notice that we're eating swine's flesh behind every green tree. Come.
And that part too, about what the Lord is saying, they have their reward.
Right.
They wanted pity, they got rewarded pity.
Yep.
Right.
But for us, we want spiritual powers.
Right.
We want gifts.
We want to heal the sick,
Right.
raise the dead.
Yes. You know what I mean? We want to do the Lord's favor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Come. Con, that's pretty much it. So 29.
29. The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 29 in the Hebrew. Kaya ka hanapash hashar la'ah ta'aina ba'aitazam hayawam hazah wana karatha ma'ai maya, verse 30. Wakal hanapash ashar ta'ai shah kal malakah ba'aitazam hayawam hazah.
Just hazard.
Hazah. Sound too close to your name.
Oh, yeah, that means this.
Color with that.
This.
Hazah. Hazah. Waha. Nadafia. Ah. Hanapash. Hahawa. Makwarab. Aima. Verse 31. Ka. Malaka. La'ah. Ta'aishawa. Kakwa. I walam Ladarathicum Bakal Masha Bathicum, verse 32. Shabbath 1. Hawa Lakam Wa'ai Nayatham Ath Napash Sayikam Napashta Yakam.
Not Pashas.
Napashaf Yakam.
That can sometimes be used for plural. Concerning.
But this is one of them.
Yakam.
Not Pashas.
Yakam. That's what I'm explaining.
Meaning your souls.
Right.
Napashaf Yakam. Batha Shai Lakadash Ba'ai Rab Ma'ai Rab Aid Irab Tashabathwa Shabbathkam, verse 33. Wayadabar Yahweh al Masha La Amar, 34. Dabar al Banya Yasharala La Amar Baka Masha Aisha Yawam La Kadash Asha Bayaya Hazar Kad Hasa Kawah Shabai Yum La Yahweh, 35. Bayawam Hara Ashwan Makwara Kwadash Kal Malakath Ibada La'ah Ta'aishawa, 36.
No, that's the last one. So 23 and 23 and 29. Salaki, if I may, Khan says you're absolutely right. No gum. Y'all thought y'all was slick.
Right.
No mints, no Tic Tacs.
Okay, how do I say this? Except for the toothbrush and the toothpaste, nothing goes in the mouth. Pause. Now you can eat nothing. You can. The verse before in Isaiah literally said pleasure. What, you're just dissatisfied eating gum? No, it's supposed to be pleasurable. It gives a nice taste even though you're not eating anything.
Yes.
Right, it's a sugar intake.
It's swallowing.
Right. You cannot have pleasure. It is afflicting your soul. Gum gives you at least, especially like people who get off cigarettes, they start gum wise because it gets off the edge or whatever. It gives you a sense of pleasure. No, you cannot have pleasure that day. The purpose of this day is to sit here, shut up, what's it called? Not eat and make sure and act happy about it.
Right.
Literally. God. Yeah.
What about cough drops?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
If you coughing, cough on the nearest devil.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. I work in a
He's joking, all right? He's joking. He's joking. You stop by CVS and got some cough drops earlier.
I would never do that. Never. I work by 7 weeks. All right, so
You get the point.
Nothing.
Leviticus 23 and 29 in the English. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from his people.
That's heavy.
Right.
That's why a lot of cats ain't in school today.
Yeah.
Them cats in the 90s. It's like,
Yeah. Now here's the thing. This is how serious it is. There's a few of the most of these laws are like this. Most of the high holy days, so we're clear, are exile if they aren't kept. Passover specifically. You don't keep a Passover, you're no longer a Jew. You lose citizenship if you do not keep Passover. I believe that's an Exodus.
You become like unto a heathen.
Yes. Exodus the 12th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, John. And same with this. You basically, like we said, we're one body. You're not, don't cheat. You do this, you show you're not with us.
Right. In the Bible, the nation suffers just by one person cheating.
Right.
Just by one person disobeying.
Right. And that's
the Babylonian garment.
Right.
And the gold and the silver underneath the tent.
Right.
And I'm talking about the evil that can happen to you. You just brought up another evil. You want to be stupid. It's just a glass of water. Now 25 men are dead in the army. You know what we're going to do to you and your family?
Or
be your last glass of water.
So
brothers in the past, they would lose the New York school.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
John, keep going.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
The same soul will I destroy from among his people. You should not be trying to go to work that day unless you have to. We are in slavery. We understand this is more so to our people during a time when this was written, where we were going to have our own independence. Now we're under the control of another nation. We're under our oppressors. What does that mean? We need to be forced to go to work. We need to still fast. And Salakia, Shalom. You still got that? Got Isaiah?
Sha'al.
Salakia. Sha'al, you still got Isaiah? 58 and 6.
So Isaiah chapter 58, verse 6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen?
God chose this fast. Why?
To loose the bands of wickedness.
So we can get out of our sins and our wickedness. Keep going.
To undo the heavy burdens and to let the oppressed go free.
Yeah, if you would like to not have to go to your slavery, if you would like to be the boss of your slavery, here's what I'm gonna tell you exactly what you gotta do. You gotta wake up tomorrow, find out if you can get off. If you cannot get off, continue to fast, have on a smile on your face like you do every day at your slavery, or whatever face you put on at your slavery. And guess what? You do your slavery. And at the end of it, read that last part.
And ye, and that ye break every yoke.
And so that God will break every yoke.
So listen, if you don't afflict your souls today until tomorrow sundown, you are the reasons why we are still in oppression.
That's right.
You are the reason why children are starving every day. You are the reason why we have to deal with Republicans and Democrats and money being taken and having to pay taxes and drug dealers and people being unalived on the street corners and your sons and daughters becoming sodomites and Gomorramites. You are the reason. All right?
Right. John, keep going, sir.
Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Right.
32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 34. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Right. Mind if I take this last set or?
How you get there, Mother?
Actually, can I read the last set?
I can come up, but you can read it.
Yeah.
Protocol, you know, how man come up.
Sure.
Oh, son of a-
Yeah, you got cool.
Please state your registry.
Allah ban Banyamian ban Yashurala.
Hazah, ban Banyamya, ban Yasharala.
How about you with sharp with the thumb?
Yahweh Hashem Yashabra.
Somebody?
Amaju.
Yeshab.
Yeshab. John, last set. I guess you could finish it off 36 to 42.
Yeah. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36. Shabbai, Yum Yum, Thokorayab, Thokorayabya, Salakia, Thokorayabwa, Asha'a, La Yahawa, Bun, Bayawam, Hashaman, Salakia, Hashamayan, Ya, Makara, Kodash, Yahaya, Slagia, Yahaya, Lakam, Waha Koraba, Aisha, Asha, Asha, Lahawa, La Yahawa, Itazarath, Hawa'a, Kal, Mala'a, Slagia, Mala'aka, Ibada, what's that?
Ibad is serve. Ibada is something to do with serving.
Consonant. Ibada, La'a, the Aishawa. Verse 37.
Ibad like Ibadi.
Okay. 37.
Ordinary work.
Right.
Ordinary work. Verse 37. Ala'a, Mawaidia, Yahweh, Ashar, Dokarawa, Atham.
We saw that.
The translation for it's
Ibadah.
together. It's with Malakah, Ibadah. That means ordinary work.
Malakat is work, and then Ibad is serve. So, like ordinary work is you serve somebody, like your employee.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, Ibad or Ibadah is serve. Ibadah is service.
Right. But well, if I may, the way I broke it down, Friday is like Ibad is like regular work. If I shingle my roof, that's work. Malak is like messenger, meaning work you do for another person.
Ibad is serve.
But you could serve yourself, meaning.
I don't know about that. It's a lot.
Because the way they break it down is like,
We talk about that another time.
Got
Ibad is serve.
Kabbalah knows this, right? General Kabbalah?
God.
Talk to him.
Down.
He's a Hebrew scholar in school.
Down.
He's gonna point to the concordance. Concordance gonna say serve.
Okay, then he go.
I talk to him every day.
It's fine. It's fine. Move on.
Verse 37. Allah, Mawa'adya, Yahweh, Ashar, the Kora'awa, Atham, Makora'aya, Salakia, Makora'aya, Kodash, Lahakorayab, Ashar, La Yahweh, Allah, Salakia,
Down, that was good.
Allah, Wamanakah, right?
Down. You're doing good.
Zabak, Wanasak Yadam, Yam Slakia, Wanasak Yam, the bar, Yawam, Bawam, Salakia, Bayawamwa, verse 38, Malabad, Shabbath, Shabbatha, right?
Shabbat.
Shabbatah, okay. Shabbatah, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Matan wa Yakam.
That bad means part.
Bad, the B-A-D.
Yeah, bad means part. Ma means of. La is two parts. So of, two parts.
Beside.
Meaning to put it one side over here.
Right.
Put it to a part of this to a part.
Right.
Right?
It's like it. Matangwaf Yakam. Wamalabad, Kal, Nadar, Yakam. Wamalabad, Kal, Nadawaf Yakam, Ashar, Fathanwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Ak, Bakamasha, Aishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabai Yaaya, Ba'asabkam, Dabawa'a, Ha, Arataza, Kagwa, Kag, Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yam, Bayawam, Harashawan, Shabathwan, Wabayawam, Hashemayanya, Shabathwan, verse 40. Wala Salakim, Wala right?
Wala la
Slack, concept. Lakam, Bayawam, Hara'ashawan, Paraya, Aitaza, Hadar, Kapa'ath, the Maryam, Wa'aina, Aitaza, Aibat, Wa'irabia, Naka'al, Washamakatham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allah Yakam, Shaba'ath, Shaba'ai,
Make sure that ha too.
Wait.
Allah.
Shaba.
Yeah. The Allah Yakam. Make sure you say that ha.
Allah Yakam, Allah Yakam, what's the Yakam?
Come is
Yakam is y'all.
right.
Ka is you. Come is y'all. Y'all is black people have to say y'all.
You, yeah, right. You in the present sense, yeah. If I may,
just y'all.
Yeah.
That's it. Come on. Right?
Shaba'ai, Yam, verse 41. Wakag Atham, Athwa, Kag, La Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yam, Bashana, Kakwaf, Iwalam, La Dara, La Dara, Yakam, Kadarash, Hashabaya, the Kagwa, Ahwa, verse 42. Basakah, last verse. No, 43.
yeah, 44 is the last verse.
44 last verse.
Yes.
Basakah, the Shabwa,
No, but we usually have
Shaba'ai, Yam, Kal,
we usually have
Ha'azara, Bayashala, Yashabwa, Basakah, verse 43, Lama'ain, Yadaiwa, Yadaiwa, the Raf Yakia, the Raf Yakam Kaya, Basakawa, Hawash Hawashabla, yeah, like it. Like it. Hawashaba, yeah,
Good.
Hawashabafia, Banya, Yasha'ala, Bahawatazayan, Yanya, Ya, Hawa, Hawatazaya, Aya, Awatham, Ma'arataza, Matazariam, Anya, Yahweh, Alahaya, Yakam, last verse 40, Waya the bar, Masha'ah, Ma'aya, Yahweh, Banya, Yasha'ala. Well, in English, verse 36.
Right quick.
Yes,
from Egypt to Israel, right? Are you an officer in the school? Or are you a trooper in the school? Are you in the school at all? Right. We need so we can answer your question, all right?
no, Leviticus 23 and 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice, and a drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and besides all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings which ye give unto the Lord. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the 1st day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And verse 40, and ye shall take you on the 1st day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of fig trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it. Are they talking about Passover then?
No, this is tabernacle.
Got it. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell.
If I may. All of the things that he's taking you to get to rejoice, the rejoicing is making a hut.
Yeah.
Not just to have.
Like a teepee.
Right. Yeah. You do not buy your tent in Walmart or a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
You have to go into the woods, find the materials, and make a hut.
Right.
And if you look it up, you'll find that this hut is traditionally used for animals. Because when you look up the word, it says only other time it's used is when Jacob made for his animals. Basically, you're sleeping in a barn, and y'all want to buy a tent from Walmart.
From Egypt to Israel, right? So of course, every priest, right? They have priestly attire. You go look in the Bible. A mitre is something that's worn by a priest. So as soon as you become a priest, you can come get one. It's no different than I know in the world people go to church, and in the church pastor,
Right.
they would have their own Catholic
Right.
church thing they wear. And you couldn't get that unless you was one of the church employees per se.
Correct.
Right. So a mitre is just the same. It's not something that civilians wear.
Right.
All right. Please.
If you want to get a mitre or a headpiece, you need to come spend 90 days in all black.
Right.
Right? And get your Hebrew name and become a trooper. Then you can get yourself a mitre.
That's right.
Made by Hazard Collection.
That's right.
That's right.
Made by the Lord.
Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
And now, if I may, Now we're talking about how this is about struggle. There is no struggle in going to Walmart and buying the tents.
Nope. That's easy.
Right.
That's like $260. But it's very hard to go and cut timber, get a bunch of branches, trying to get tinder to light a fire if you need a fire, trying to gather and make your own clay mud to put around the ends. You know, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to try to crack reeds to make strings to tie the branches together. You know, you got to dig holes to put the posts. It's not. You know, I watch a lot of videos, so it's not easy. It's not easy to do these things. It's not.
It's not easy to do these things. And here's the thing: we have this thing called modern technology, which is this thing called God created. So we have these things, but if you want to accurately and say somebody's wrong, you got to do it correctly. And here's the thing: a brother should be knowing how to do that in case it's need be. Because we're gonna go to you, and if things go AWOL, what do you got to tell us to do? Everybody run to Walmart. Right? We're going to go into this further next Friday. No, not really next Friday. This Friday coming up is the Feast of Tabernacles.
That's right.
We will cover this. Get your bellies, your stomachs are definitely going to be ready. Be ready. In your zones, New York, we'll definitely have the information probably out by the end of the night on what's probably happening with us. Every other zone, your camp leaders and such will probably let y'all know what's going on with that. But yeah, Feast of Tabernacles, so we're aware, is this Friday, the 29th, coming up.
And so from Egypt to Israel, it's good that you're attending all the classes, but you need to make sure that you're checking in the sign-in sheet and the sign-out sheet.
Right.
You should familiarize yourself with the man that's over the zone that you're in and actually try to make an effort to come to class so they can see you. All right?
Okay, so he attended, he's been listening for 2 years.
He went to the Passover.
He attended the Passover, but he has never attended class. He never attended school.
So you still got 90 days to do before you can.
Yeah, he got named in city and state.
Yeah.
He got named in city and state.
You're probably close to NC if you went to Raleigh and nowhere else.
Right. He got a state, right?
Last verse, verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
God.
Amadio?
No, you got to.
Okay. That's right.
What's going on? All cities should start looking into probably the mouthpiece to make it easier. I'm gonna probably make a video on how to use it. Oh wow.
Train and do it.
Yes.
Damn, I get the cheat. I've been in this position before.
That's
He is the
a
only
priestly duty,
person.
sir.
Usually it's not body.
Priestly duty.
So,
La Yasharala, which means to Israel.
Gosh. You want to say? I imagine, which means to stand. Sawa upon your hakodam, which means to stand.
The scroll is not good, right?
I don't believe so. Sawa upon your hakodam, which means to turn and face the east. Lord, in the Hebrew, Abanawo. Shema Shemayim. Yah. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom So like thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this daily. Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Brothers, put my number in there for the number I had a while ago. For put it in there for Boston tour, right?
Boston too?
Yeah.
John.
The one I had up a while ago, I put in there for Brooklyn. Put it in there for Boston.
Hakach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahusha. Bankosha. Danlanau. Hakach. Lava'a. Kama Makala. Kama Ba. Hakach. Lataha. Amatazarai. Hakach. Ahapi. Matthew. Hakach. Arakawa. Kama'ala. Lagarashan. Hashem Yahusha. Waraman.
This is the power in English.
Just stop. Just see what's right there. It's right at the bottom. It's right in the bottom. But I'm going to leave the particular proportion. I don't get confused. I understand.
This is the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahaya. Ayan. Yabaa. Isaiah. Hawa. Aisha. Maryam. Maratha. Amawat. Aliana. Martha. Nala'a. Mala'a. Aishan. Shalmar. Flood. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Zalka. Aliyah. Yamyanta. Yomam. Hashemah. La'a. Lakaka. Bayarach. Bayala. Yahweh. Shemaka. Kolorad. Shema. Pashka. Yahweh. Shema. Za'af.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Adam Yalaka. Ata Karab. Ata Shukwa. Kayahana. Ayabika. Yahamiyawan. Mashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Wanna Kakira,
Kakira,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala, Yaskar, Shamyashra, Kaya, Aitatua, Yakadua, Maya, Karaswa, Halia, Arawam, Maya Shalalia, Hawaba, Hagaria, Bob, Imawa, Malak, Shop. I'm Yeshabia, Mazwar, Ashwar, Alawa, I'm Mom, Iowa, Nawai, Banyalawa, Salah, Aishalaham, Madian, Asaya Sarah, Ayabia, Bakar, Wayashwa, Nashimadwa, Ayanda Ara, Ayawa, the man, the Adama, Ayatamba, Ayabu, Kaira, Kazaba, Kazabak, Zamana, Kana se Kambwa, Shah, Amawa, Naira Shah, Lanua, Nawa, Alahaya, Shayatambo, Galdi, Lapanya Raka, Huh? With the other guy, yeah, Khan. That should be Rawak.
Yeah, that's not spirit, that's wind.
Okay, Khan.
Alright.
Wa, okay, Khan.
Also,
Tabari Ira, Bakalaba, Talahat, Hayam, Kantar Dapma, Masirika, Wapasar Pasco, Nabalam, Malaa, Anyam, Malawan, Washua, Shamka, Yahawa, Bashua, Bahalwa,
Psalm 83 in English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O my power.
O my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O my power.
O my power.
For lo,
Thy
thy enemies make a tumult.
enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people.
and consulted against
Consulted against
thy hidden one.
thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no longer remembered.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They
They
are confederate against thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and Israelites
of Moab
Moab
and the Hagarene,
and Hagarene,
like a Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of God.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of
which
Kison,
perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like a red,
like a red,
and like Zeed.
Zeed.
Yea, all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah,
as Zabah,
and as Dalmunna,
as Dalmunna,
who said,
let
let us take to ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
All my power,
All my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the sun before the wind,
as the fire burneth for wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy sword.
with thy sword.
Fill their faces
Fill their faces
with shame,
with shame,
that they
they
may seek thy name
seek thy name
Oh Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh.
let them be confounded,
Let them be confounded.
and troubled forever.
Troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to
Let them
shame
be put to shame.
and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh,
Is Yahweh.
art the most high,
The Most High.
over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Scroll down, Brother Sean, on the-
Yeah, come on.
And that verse right there was talking about hurricanes, right?
Constantly.
Right.
And there's a hurricane in New York right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Gone.
Storm.
That's right.
Okay.
Verses, right?
No, blessing, sir.
Blessings. Blessings in the Hebrew, blessing power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Ba Yahweh Shai.
Ba Yahweh Shai.
Ba Yaka Allah.
Ba Yaka Allah.
Ba Lahaya.
Ba Lahaya.
Tazam Yahweh.
Tazam Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Alawak Yahweh.
Ha Alawak.
Alawak.
Hasaranya.
Hasaranya.
Akutuzayanya.
Akutuzayanya.
Hakayayanya.
Hakayayanya.
Waha Akwafia.
Waha Akwafia.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashum Yahushai.
Bashum Yahushai.
Dwaraman.
Dwaraman.
Hold on one second.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Blessings in the power structure in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yahweh.
Commanding General Yahweh.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officer.
The officer.
The trooper.
The trooper.
And the sister.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Barak Yasharala.
Barak Yasharala.
Salaki, no. I'm just saying the title. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashum Yahushai.
Bashum Yahushai.
Barak Lanoah.
Barak Lanoah.
Bayasharala.
Bayasharala.
Bahaba Yasaparia.
Bahaba Yasaparia.
Barak.
Barak.
Magan.
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 All Yasharala.
All Yasharala.
Bashum Yahushai.
Bashum Yahushai.
The Waraman.
Waraman.
We said is Yahweh in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect all Israel in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. Okay.
Curses in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evil.
And evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And cursing.
And cursing.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich.
The treasure of the rich.
Of Israel.
Of Israel.
That refuse.
That refuse.
To give to the school.
To give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
And thy sanctuary.
Send evil.
Send evil.
And curses.
And curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And drug dealers.
The court system.
court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues.
The Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
The militia.
Militia.
The Ku Klux Klan. The Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
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 Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
The NASA space program.
NASA space program.
The Army.
Army.
The Navy.
Navy.
The Air Force.
Air Force.
The Marines.
The Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
It's like the Air Force.
Air Force.
The Space Force.
Space Force.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Michael, Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always. So be it. So I get if we keep facing the east. For any Adawanium, Akim, Akwafim in the school and online, if you have a prayer that you would like for us to recite for you, let us know now. Type it in the chat so that we can go over it together.
Psalm 144.
Counselor, Psalm 144?
144, 124.
144.
144.
Psalms 144, right, sir? 144. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 144. Blessed be the Lord my strength.
Blessed be the Lord my strength,
which teacheth my hands to war, and my fingers to fight, my goodness, and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me. Yahweh, what is man? That thou takest knowledge of him, or the Son of Man, that thou makest account of him. Man is like vanity. His days are as a shadow, that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Yahweh, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning, and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows, and destroy them. Send thy hand above. Send thy hand from above. Rid me and deliver me out of great waters. From the hand of the strange children. Whose mouth speaketh vanity. And their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto thee. Oh, my power upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings. Will I sing praises unto thee? It is he that giveth salvation unto kings. Who delivereth David, his servant, from the hurtful soul. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of the strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. That our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth
grow up in their youth,
that our daughters
that our daughters
may be as cornerstones,
may be as cornerstones,
polished after the similitude of a palace, that our gardeners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000 in our streets, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in, no going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose God is the Most High. I think a brother wanted. Sorry, about you.
I wanted 137.
Psalms 137.
John.
You got it. Psalms. Brothers, make sure you starring everyone that wants to go over a scripture. All right. Psalms 137. You want to read about it?
I cannot read it. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept. When we remembered Zion, we hanged our hearts upon the willow, in the midst thereof. For there they carried us away, captive, required of us a song, and they that wasted us, required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord's song? In a strange land. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem, above my chief joy. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be. That rewarded thee. As thou hast reserved us. Happy shall he be. That taketh and dasheth thy little one against the stone.
I got one. Psalms 103. Bless the Lord. It's like it. Blessed be Yahweh. O my soul. And all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Blessed be Yahweh. O my soul. And forget not all his benefits. Who forgiveth all thine iniquities. Who healeth all thy diseases. Who redeemeth thy life. From destruction. Who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercy. Who satisfieth thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagle. O Yahweh, execute righteousness and judgment for all that are oppressed. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. O Yahweh is merciful
is merciful
and gracious,
and gracious,
slow to anger,
slow to anger,
and plenteous in mercy.
and plenteous in mercy.
He will not chide,
He will not chide,
neither will he keep
neither will he keep
his anger forever.
his anger forever.
He hath not dealt with us
He has not dealt with us
after our sins,
after our sins,
nor rewarded us
nor rewarded us
according to our iniquity.
according to our iniquity.
For as the heaven is
As heaven is
high above the earth,
high above the earth,
so great is his
so great is his
mercy toward them that fear him.
mercy towards those that fear him.
As far as the east is from the west,
As far as the east is from the west,
so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Like as a father
like as a father
pity of his children,
pity of his children,
so Yahweh
so Yahweh
pity of them
pity of them
that fear him.
that fear him.
For he knoweth our frame.
He knoweth our frame.
He remembereth that we are dust.
He remembered that we are lost.
As for man,
As for man,
his days are as grass,
his days are as grass,
as a flower of the field.
as the flower of the field.
So he flourisheth.
So he flourisheth.
For the wind passes over it,
For the wind passes over it,
and it is gone,
and it is gone.
and the place thereof
And the place thereof
shall know it no more.
shall know it no more.
But
But
the mercy of Yahweh
the mercy of Yahweh
is from everlasting
is from everlasting
to everlasting
everlasting
upon them
upon them
that fear him,
that fear him,
and his righteousness
and his righteousness
unto children's children,
unto children's children,
to such as keep his covenant,
to such as keep his covenant,
and to those
and to those
that remember his commandments
that remember his commandments
to do them.
to do them.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
have prepared his throne
have prepared his throne
in the heavens,
in the heavens,
and his kingdom
and his kingdom
ruleth over all.
over all.
Bless, O ye Yahweh,
Blessed O ye Yahweh,
yea, his angels
yea, his angels,
that excel in strength,
that excel in strength,
that do his commandments,
that do his commandments,
hearkening unto the voice of his word.
hearkening unto the voice of the word.
Bless ye Yahweh,
Bless ye Yahweh,
all ye hosts,
all ye hosts,
ye ministers of his,
ministers of his,
that do his pleasure.
that do his pleasure.
Bless ye Yahweh,
Bless ye Yahweh,
all his works,
all his works,
in all places
in all places
of his dominion.
of his dominion.
Bless Yahweh,
Bless Yahweh,
O my soul.
O my soul.
I think a brother 148. That prayer suffices Amania request, right?
Okay,
That was a prayer about healing.
Counselor. So Amania, that the Psalms 103 is also for you, Sister Amania. Abadi, if you can read 140. We did 144. That was also how's
Where is he going?
the brother. So like the sister, right?
Yeah, sister.
Yeah, about the sister wants 148.
148.
Yes, sir. Okay, there's 148. I'll read it. Psalms 148. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh from the heaven.
Praise ye Yahweh from the heavens.
Praise him in the heights.
Praise him in the heights.
Praise ye him. Praise ye
Praise
him.
him.
All his angels.
All his angels.
Praise ye him.
Praise ye him.
All his hosts.
All his hosts.
Praise ye him.
Praise ye him.
Sun and moon.
Sun and moon.
Praise him.
Praise him.
All ye stars of light.
All ye stars of light.
Praise him.
Praise him.
Ye heavens of heaven.
Ye heavens of heaven.
And ye waters.
And ye waters.
That be above the heaven.
That be above the heavens.
Let them praise the name.
Let them praise the name
of the Lord of Yahweh.
of Yahweh.
For he commanded.
For he commanded.
And they were created.
And they were created.
He hath also established.
He hath also established
Them forever and ever.
them forever and ever.
He hath made.
He hath made
A decree.
a decree
Which shall not pass.
which shall not pass.
Praise the Lord from the earth.
Praise the Lord from the earth.
Ye dragons.
Ye dragons
And all deep.
and all deeps.
Fire and hail.
Fire and hail.
Snow and vapor.
Snow and vapor.
Stormy wind.
Stormy wind.
Fulfilling his word.
Fulfilling his word.
Mountains.
Mountains
And all hills.
and all hills.
Fruitful flies.
Fruitful trees.
Like fruitful trees.
Fruitful trees.
And all cedars.
And all cedars.
Beasts.
beasts,
and all cattle,
and all cattle,
creeping things,
creeping
and
things,
flying fowl,
and flying fowl,
kings of the earth,
kings of the earth,
and all people,
and all people,
princes,
princes,
and all judges of the earth,
and all judges of the earth,
both young men,
both young men
and maidens,
and maidens,
old men,
old men
and children,
and children.
Let the name of the Most High, let them praise the name of the Most High.
Let them praise the name of the Most High.
For his name alone is excellent.
For his name alone is excellent.
His glory is above the earth.
His glory is above the earth
And heaven.
and heaven.
He also exalted the horn of his people.
He also exalted the horn of his people.
The praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his saints.
Even of the children of Israel.
Even of the children of Israel.
A people.
A people.
Near unto him.
Near unto him.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh.
God.
Anyone else?
Psalms 51.
Psalm 51.
Psalms 51.
There's no Psalm
Right,
51.
leave that alone, right?
Yeah, there's Psalms 51.
There is something.
There is?
Something.
Yeah, the 100th Psalm. 51.
Oh, I'm looking at one
Yeah.
second.
25 verses. You want to do it, sir? Or?
I'll do it, yeah. I was looking for 151. Slide it.
Okay.
Psalms 51. Have mercy upon me.
Have mercy upon me,
O my power.
O my power,
According to thy loving kindness.
according to thy loving kindness,
According unto the multitude
according to the multitude
of thy tender mercy.
of thy tender mercy.
Blot out my transgressions.
Blot out my transgressions.
Wash me thoroughly
Wash me thoroughly
from mine iniquity.
from my iniquity,
And cleanse me
and cleanse me
from my sin.
from my sins.
For I acknowledge my transgression,
I acknowledge my transgression,
and my sin
and my sin
is ever before me.
is ever before me.
Against thee,
Against thee,
thee alone,
thee alone,
have I sinned,
have I sinned,
and done this evil
and done this evil
in thy sight,
in thy sight,
that thou mightest be justified
that thou mightest be justified
when thou speakest,
when thou speakest,
and be clear
and be clear
when thou judgest.
when thou judgest.
Behold,
Behold,
I was shapen in
I was
iniquity,
shapen in iniquity,
and in sin
and in sin
did my mother conceive
did
me.
my mother conceive me.
Behold,
Behold,
thou desirest truth
thou desirest truth
in the inward part,
in the inward parts,
and in the hidden part
and in the hidden parts.
thou shalt make me
Thou shalt make me
to know wisdom.
to know wisdom.
Purge me with hyssop,
Purge me with hyssop,
and I shall be clean.
and thou shalt be clean.
Wash me,
Wash me,
and I shall be whiter than snow.
and I shall be whiter than snow.
Make me to hear joy
Make me to hear joy
and gladness,
and gladness,
that the bone
that the bones
which thou hast broken
which thou hast broken
may rejoice.
may rejoice.
Hide thy face
Hide thy face
from my sin,
from my sins,
and blot out
and blot out
all mine iniquities.
all my iniquities.
Create in me a clean heart,
Create in me a clean heart,
O my power,
O my power,
and renew a right spirit
and renew a right spirit
within me.
within me.
Cast me not away
Cast me not away
from thy presence,
from thy presence,
and take not thy Holy Spirit
and take not thy Holy Spirit
from me.
from me.
Restore unto me
Restore unto me
the joy of thy salvation,
the joy of thy salvation,
and upon me
and upon me
with thy free spirit.
with thy free spirit.
Then
Then
will I teach
will I teach
transgressors thy ways,
transgressors thy ways,
and sinners shall be converted
and sinners shall be converted
unto thee.
unto thee.
Deliver me
Deliver me
from blood gluttonous,
from blood,
from blood guiltiness.
from blood guiltiness.
O my power,
O my power,
thou power of my salvation,
the power of my salvation,
and my tongue
and my tongue
shall sing aloud
shall sing aloud
of thy righteousness.
of thy righteousness.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
open thou my lips,
open thou my lips,
and my mouth
and my mouth
shall show
forth thy praise.
Shall show forth my praise.
For thou desirest not sacrifice.
For thou desirest not sacrifice.
Else will I give it.
Else will I give it.
Thou delightest not
Thou delightest not
in burnt offering.
in burnt offerings.
The sacrifices of my power
The sacrifice of my power
are a broken spirit.
are a broken spirit.
A broken
A broken
and a contrite heart.
and a contrite heart.
All my power
All my power
thou wilt not despise.
thou wilt not despise.
Do good in thy pleasure
Do good in thy pleasure
unto Zion.
unto Zion.
Build thou the walls of Jerusalem.
Build thou the walls of Jerusalem.
Then shalt thou be pleased
Then shalt thou be pleased
with the sacrifices of righteousness,
with the sacrifice of righteousness,
with burnt offering,
with burnt offerings,
and whole burnt offering.
and whole burnt offerings.
Then
Then
shall they offer
they will offer
bullocks
bullocks
upon thine altar.
upon thine altar.
Anyone else? Sister?
139.
Psalms 139? About you?
Try not to. 139, sis. 1 second. Psalms 139. O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
thou hast searched me and known me.
thou hast searched me and known me.
Thou knowest my down sitting and my upright. Thou knowest my down sitting
Thou knowest my down sitting
and mine upright.
and my uprising.
Thou understandest my thought
Thou understandest my thoughts
afar off.
afar off.
Thou compassest
Thou compassest
my path
my path
and my lying down,
and my lying down,
and art acquainted
and art acquainted
with all my ways.
with all my ways.
For there is not a word in my tongue,
There is not a word in my tongue,
but lo,
but lo,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
thou knowest it altogether.
thou knowest it altogether.
Thou hast beset me
Thou hast beset me
behind and before,
behind and before,
and laid thine hand upon me.
and laid thy hand upon me.
Such knowledge is too wonderful for me.
Such knowledge is too wonderful for me.
It is high.
It is high.
I cannot attain unto it.
I cannot attain unto it.
Whither shall I go from thy spirit?
Whither shall I go from thy spirit?
Or whither shall I flee from thy presence?
Or whither shall I flee from thy presence?
If I ascend up into heaven,
If I ascend up into heaven,
thou art there.
thou art there.
If I make my bed in hell,
If I make my bed in hell,
behold, thou art there.
behold, thou art there.
If I take the wings of the morning,
If I take the wings of the morning,
and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea,
and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea,
even there
even there
shall thy hand lead me,
shall thy hand lead me,
and thy right hand shall hold me.
and thy right hand shall hold me.
If I say,
If I say,
surely,
surely
the darkness shall come from me,
the darkness shall cover me,
even the night shall be light about me.
even the night shall be light about me.
Yea,
Yea,
the darkness hideth not from me,
the darkness hideth not from thee,
but the night shineth as the day.
but the night shineth as the day.
The darkness
The darkness
and the light
and the light
are both alike to thee.
are both alike to thee.
For thou hast possessed my reign.
For thou hast possessed my reign.
Thou hast covered me
Thou hast covered me
in my mother's womb.
in my mother's womb.
I will praise thee,
I will praise thee,
for I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
and wonderfully made.
Marvelous are thy works,
Marvelous are thy works,
and that my soul knoweth right well.
and that my soul knoweth right well.
My substance
My substance
was not hid from thee.
was not hid from thee.
When I was made in secret,
When I was made in secret,
and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth,
and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth.
thine eyes did see my substance,
Did see my substance,
yet being on purpose.
yet being on purpose,
And in thy book,
and in thy book,
all my numbers were written,
all my members were written,
which in continuance
which in continuance
were fashioned,
were fashioned,
when as yet there was none of them.
when as yet there was none of them.
How precious
How precious
also are thy thoughts
also are thy thoughts
unto me,
unto me,
O my power.
O my power.
How great
How great
is the sum of them,
is the sum of them,
if I should count them.
if I should count them.
They are more in number
They are more in number
than the sand.
than the sand.
When I wake,
When I wake,
I am still with thee.
I am still with thee.
Surely
Surely
thou wilt slay the wicked.
I will slay the wicked.
All my power.
All my power.
Depart from me.
Depart from me.
Therefore, ye bloody men.
Ye bloody men.
For they speak against thee wickedly.
For they speak against thee wickedly.
And thine enemies take thy name in vain.
And thy enemies take thy name in vain.
Do not I hate them.
Do not I hate them.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
That hate thee.
That hate thee.
And am not I grieved.
And not I grieve.
With those that rise up against thee.
With those that rise up against thee.
I hate them.
I hate them.
With perfect hatred.
With perfect hatred.
I count them.
I count them.
Mine enemies.
Mine enemies.
Search me.
Search me.
All my power.
All my power.
And know my heart.
And know my heart.
Try me.
Try me.
And know my thoughts.
And know my thoughts.
And see.
And see.
If there be any wicked way in me.
If there be any wicked ways in me.
And lead me.
And lead me.
In the way everlasting.
In the way everlasting.
Sorry. That concludes the Day of Atonement. Anyone want to be anointed?
God.
Men first.
We got dismissed.
Yeah, dismiss.
Oh,
man,
you're dismissed.
No.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's Mount Shabbat.
Men Israel, Man Shabbat. Amadim. Barak.
Yahweh.
Sit there, Shabbat. Like it. Me sit. Oh, Shabbat. Yes, Matal. Men saw and face the sisters. The sisters in the room and the sisters online. Amadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel. Aman Shabbat. Amadim. Barak.
Yahweh.
Yes, Matal. Dismissed. Anybody want to